So starting in Vajrasana, knees together, feet together. Bring your sit bones back to your heels. If this becomes uncomfortable at any point, you can swing those legs around and sit cross-legged. Hands on the thighs. Take a couple shoulder rolls. Let the shoulders slide down the back. Close the eyes if they're not closed already. Tiny lift to the belly. Use that to encourage the spine to lengthen. Let your eyes get a little heavier in their sockets. Let go of tension in the cheeks and the jaw, shoulders. Let the elbows get heavy as the hands drop into heavy thighs, heavy pelvis. Really giving your body a moment to land. And as your body begins to still, bring your awareness to your breath. Big inhales in through the nose, expanding your ribs front to back, side to side. And can you exhale into that grounded feeling, into the shins, into the earth? Continue with full breaths in and out. And as you do, just soften your attention. What are you doing in this moment? Sitting, breathing, slowing down. When I mention these tasks, I imagine your focus went to those sensations, sitting, breathing, slowing down. What you give your attention to grows. And think for a moment how much multitasking we do every day. How much split focus do we give to our activities? And if energy flows where focus goes, our energy is spread out so thin. And then how effective is that when it reaches where it's going? If we hone our attention on a single task, on the present moment, we dig one significant hole with depth and clarity and intent. But so often we start one hole and then another and then another. And then we end up with a bunch of potholes that jolt us but don't really lead to anywhere meaningful. Limited, shallow attention versus deep presence and focus. In order to survive, multitasking is important, but I challenge you to determine where it's not necessary. Where can you divest from distractions and invest in the moment and the experience in front of you? Bow your forehead to your heart. Allow your eyes to open. Lift your chin. Inhale, reach your arms to a T. And on an exhale, side bend right fingers to the floor. Reach your left arm up and over. Lift your heart to the ceiling. Turn your gaze to the ceiling. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend left. Left fingers to the floor. Reach that right arm up and over. Open your heart to the ceiling. Gaze to the ceiling. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale back through center. Exhale, side bend right. Stay for a breath in. This time as you exhale, spin your left ribs towards the floor. Circle in your front space all the way around to the left side. Find that side bend left. Stay for a breath in. As you exhale, spin your right ribs towards the floor. Circle through your front space all the way around to that right side. We'll take that a few more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, circle around to the left. Inhale, open. Exhale, circle around to the right. One more time, each side. Big breath into those left ribs. Exhale, circle around. Big breath into those right ribs. This time, stay there as you exhale. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hands behind you. Open your knees a little wider. If you're sitting cross-legged, open your knees a little wider as well. And then start to roll onto your shins, whether you're cross-legged or on those knees. Lift the hips, lift the heart. If it's comfortable to drop the head, drop the head. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Full breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower down and make your way into downward dog. After keeping those knees bent for a while, use this down dog to find a little stretch through the backs of the legs, behind the knees, a couple pedals right and left. Spread the fingers wide, press into the pads of the fingertips. Lift the shoulders up the back away from the ears. Keep that energy rising up and out through the sit bones. And then eventually melt both heels towards the floor. Tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll all the way into a modified up dog. Let the knees soften to the floor. Pull your heart through your arms. Push the floor away with your hands. Pull your shoulders back and down away from the ears. Good. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, roll your hips into child's pose. Toes can stay tucked for a little extra stretch in the feet. Tuck the chin. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's take that a few more times on the breath. Tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, roll your hips back to child's pose. Tuck the chin, inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward dog. One more round, rise to toes, tuck the chin, inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, roll back, child's pose. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward dog. Stay in your down dog, pedal the legs, use that pedaling, and this time walk your feet to your hands. Teeny tiny baby steps traveling to the top of your mat. Once you arrive, open your feet hip width apart. Soften the knees, grab hold of opposite elbows. Give a pull on the elbows, get longer through your side waist. Give a little push down into the feet to lift and spread the sit bones, even if the knees are bent. We're here for a few breaths, yogi's choice. You can stay still, or if it feels good to move around a little bit, go ahead and move around, whatever you need. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your arms. Stay heavy in the head. Soften the knees a little more and unroll 1 vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, roll your shoulders back a couple times. Step your feet together, hands to heart. Soften or close the eyes. Can you make that shift from multitask mind to single task mind? So here now, just notice if your mind is wandering. Can you draw your awareness back in? Feel your feet on the earth. Feel your palms pressing in front of your heart. Feel your breath behind your thumbs as your chest rises and falls. Really giving your attention to the moment and the experience in front of you. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Today, hook the thumbs. Inhale, reach the arms forward, up and back, finding a little back bend. Soften the knees. Squeeze your tushs and your hips a little forward as you lift your heart and arms up and back. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hands through heart center. Fold forward. Inhale, find a half lift, widen across the front of the chest. Fingers stay on the floor, or if you need a little more space, they can come to the shins. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Step your left leg back to meet it, plank position. Push off those toes. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga or to the floor. Modify as needed. Inhale, upward facing dog. This time, knees are off the floor, thighs are off the floor, legs are straight and strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in this down dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, wide chest. Exhale, fold and drop the head. Hook the thumbs. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, up and back, soft knees. Squeeze the tush, find that back bend. Exhale, hands through heart center. Fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left foot back into a lunge. Right leg steps back to meet it, plank position. Use your toes, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, shoulders pull back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips, drop the head. Breathing here. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hook the thumbs. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, up and back. Exhale, hands through heart center. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. This time, exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adding on this round, inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog, open your hip and bend your knee. Give a little more push into your right hand, drop that right shoulder down. Poke that right knee a little higher, big breath in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross the body. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm reaches to the sky. As you exhale, push into your left hand, straighten the legs, and reach your right arm through. Try and touch your left leg. Drop the head. Let's take that on the breath. Front knee bends. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, think modified pyramid, reaching that right hand towards your left leg. Again, front knee bends. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, straighten the legs, reach that right arm back. Bend your front knee, bring your hands to the floor. Step your back foot forward to meet your front foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hook the thumbs. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, up and back. Last round. Exhale, hands through heart center and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Adding on to our left side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip and bend your knee. Give a little more push into that left hand as you poke that left knee high. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross the body. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm reaches to the sky. As you exhale, push into your right hand, straighten your legs. Reach that left arm through. Try and touch that right leg and drop your head. Twice more. Front knee bends. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, think modified pyramid with that left arm reaching through. One more. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, straighten the legs. Reach that left arm back. Rebend your front knee, hands to the floor. Back foot steps forward to meet front foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel to your feet, hip width apart. Soften your knees as much as you need to catch hold of your big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around your big toes. I want you to push your toes into your fingers. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Find some length in the spine, some space in the hip creases. On an exhale, pull your fingers into your toes and fold deeper. Elbows bend to the sides. Take a couple shoulder rolls up the back. Maybe you shake your head, yes and no. Keep those shoulders sliding up your back. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Keep pressing your toes into your fingers. Keep pulling your fingers into your toes. Take 1 more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet all the way to touch. Big toes come together. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Take a moment here. Push down and out through the heels. Squeeze the knees together. As you sit low in the hips, scoop the tailbone forward. Draw the belly in. Lift through the heart. Reach through the fingertips. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Press into the feet, zip your inner thighs in towards each other. Strong through the legs as you keep this twist and rise up in a twisted high lunge. Soften the shoulders, keep those inner thighs squeezing together. Inhale, get taller through the top of your head. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Working towards exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, big stretch up and back. Bend deeper through your front knee. Maybe slide that back hand down your back leg a little more. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Press into your feet. Inhale, straighten the legs. Prepare for triangle. Exhale, triangle. Hip shift back, right side lengthens. Lightly land that right hand. Spin your heart to the ceiling. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Option to stay here, or maybe turn your left palm to the front of your space and cast that left arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise with straight legs. Drop your left arm down, reach your right arm up. Bend at the elbows, work towards Gomukhasana arms. Maybe you're able to catch fingers. Maybe you can grab your t-shirt or just bring those hands close to each other. And then turn your right toes in. Turn your left toes in a little. Roll your left shoulder back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, wide-legged fold with Gomukhasana arms. So keep this bind in the arms as you fold forward. Press down and out through the feet. Lift the sit bones. Keep that left shoulder rolling back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, release your arms. We're going to swing it out nice and easy. Bend your left knee, swing to the left. Bend your right knee, swing to the right. Bend your left knee, swing to the left. This time stay. Skandasana, turn your left toes out a little. Deep bend in that knee as you spin your right toes to the ceiling. Hands can stay on the floor. They can come to your heart. You could open wide. You could bind. 3 breaths. Inhale, get longer from tail to head. Lengthen through the heart. Beautiful. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Big transition, push off that back foot. Warrior 2 to the top of your mat. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep that front knee bending as you stretch up and back. Exhale into your version of Parsva Konasana, side angle. Maybe forearm to thigh, maybe fingers to a block or the floor, half bind, full bind. You have 3 breaths to find your shape. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor, low lunge. Press into your hands. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, scorpion dog. We've been here before. Option to stay, or maybe this time that right foot finds the floor behind you and you flip your dog. Press your hips to the sky. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. Reset, reconnect. And we'll take all of that on the left. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist. Left arm reaches high. Zip up through the inner thighs. Press into your feet. Strong foundation in the legs. Start to rise up. High lunge twist. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together. Inhale, lengthen through the top of the head. Exhale, twist deeper. Working into exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, big stretch up and back. Little deeper bend through that front knee. Maybe back hand slides down that back leg a little more. One more breath in. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Press into the feet. Inhale, straighten the legs. Prepare for triangle. Exhale, triangle. Hip shift back, left side lengthens. Open your heart to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Option to stay or turn that right palm to the front of your space and reach that right arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And out. Press into the feet with straight legs. Inhale, rise. Drop your right arm, reach your left arm up. Gomukhasana arms. Bend at the elbows. And just see how this side feels. We usually have one side a little easier, a little harder. Notice how this side feels compared to the first. And then turn the left toes in. Turn those right toes in a little. Roll your right shoulder back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, wide-legged fold with Gomukhasana arms. Roll your right shoulder back. Press down and out through the heels. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. As you exhale, release your arms. Take some gentle sways to release. Swing to the right. Soften your left knee, swing to the left. Soften your right knee, swing right, stay there. Skandasana, turn your right toes out. Bend that right knee deeply, spin your left toes to the ceiling. Hands can stay grounded, they can come to the heart, they could open, they could bind. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Push off that back foot, warrior 2 to the top of your mat. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse warrior. Keep that front knee bent as you reach back. And then exhale into your version of side angle. Modified, half bound, full bind, whatever feels good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, square off. Press into your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. We've been here before. You can stay. Or maybe that left foot finds the floor behind you and you flip your dog. Hips pressed to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. We'll move through that same sequence one more time, right and left, but we'll smooth it out on our breath. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Here we go, lots of breath. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Find those legs, stabilize, and then rise up, high twisted lunge. Stay for a breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the legs, prepare for triangle. Exhale, triangle. Left hand might turn to the front of your space. Maybe you reach that left arm overhead. Pressing into the feet. Inhale, rise back up. Left arm drops, right arm reaches up. Bend at the elbows. Find Gomukhasana arms. Turn your right toes in, turn your left toes in. Roll your left shoulder back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold with Gomukhasana arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the arms. We swing to the left. Swing to the right. Swing to the left, stay there, Skandasana. Hands might stay on the floor. We're just here for one breath in and out. Warrior two, push off your back foot, bend your front knee. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. We're here for a full breath cycle. One big breath in. Big exhale. Hands to the floor, low lunge, square off. Press into the hands, inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, scorpion dog, or flip your dog. Hips press high. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, left side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Zip up through the thighs, rise up, high twisted lunge. Take a breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Back hand to back thigh, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the legs, prepare for triangle. Exhale, triangle. Maybe right hand turns to the front of your space. Maybe that right arm reaches overhead. Pressing into the feet. Inhale, rise back up. Right arm drops. Left arm reaches up. Bend at the elbows. Gomukhasana arms. Turn your left toes in. Turn your right toes in. Roll your right shoulder back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the arms. 3 swings starting to the right. Soften your right knee, swing right. Soften your left knee, swing left. One more time to the right, stay there, Skandasana. Left toes to the ceiling. We're here for one breath in and out. Warrior two, top of mat. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale into your version of extended side angle. One full breath cycle. Inhale. Exhale. Low lunge, hands to the floor, square off. Push into the hands, inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg shoots up and back. Exhale, either scorpion dog or flip your dog. Hips to the sky, take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your knees to the floor. Child's pose. Big toes touch. Send the hips back. Soften the head. Close the eyes. Find your breath. After all that movement, give yourself a moment to ground again. Maybe you come back to that intention, that single task intention. Here now in child's pose, what are you doing? Downward facing dog. Pedal the legs, walk your feet to your hands, and maybe notice how this round feels different than that very first walk we took to the top of our mat. Once you arrive in that forward fold, soften your knees, roll up slowly. We'll take a little moment to reset. Shoulders back, big toes together, hands to heart. Shifting to your right foot, use your hands and just squeeze your left knee into your chest as tightly as you can. As you work your balance here, take a couple ankle circles with that left foot and ankle, a few times one way and a few times the other way. And then we'll work our way into Nada Adjustana, dancer's pose. So you bring that left foot behind you, catch for the inside of your foot with your left hand. Thumb and index finger together on that right hand. Reach your right arm up. Start to kick your back foot into that back hand. Use that energy to lift your leg up and back. Keep your heart reaching forward and up. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Release. Sweep that left leg through. Straight leg, arms up for a breath in. Exhale, pass through warrior 3 into your high lunge. Left toes land. Arms reach high. Take a breath in. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Left arm hooks to the outside of that right leg. Press arm and leg into each other to twist. Press top hand into bottom hand. Try and roll that top shoulder open. Inhale. Exhale, 1. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. We're crawling all the way around to the left. Lizard at the back of your mat. Bend your left knee, lower your back knee to the floor, and tuck the toes. Both hands are inside your left foot. Option to stay on the hands. You could soften the elbows. You could drop to the elbows. Whatever feels good. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Big breath in. Big breath out. Make your way back up to your hands if you're not there. Left hand comes to left thigh. Give that left thigh a push forward. Twist and look over your left shoulder. This might be where you stay. Maybe you go for that quad stretch. Bend your back knee. Catch for the pinky toe side of that foot with your left hand. Kick your foot into your hand, lean your chest back, stay for a breath in. On an exhale, pivot that hand to the big toe side of your foot, squeeze heel to tush and square off your chest. Twice more like that. Inhale, pinky toe side of foot. Lean your chest back. Exhale, big toe side. Squeeze in and square. Last time, inhale, pinky toe side. Exhale, big toe side. Squeeze in and square. Release your hands to the floor. Frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Inhale, plank. Use this moment in plank to square off. Feel the evenness in your feet, your hips, your shoulders. Push off those toes. Shift forward. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Walk your legs together. Coming into Shalabhasana, reach behind you. Interlace your fingers. Try and squeeze the heels of your hands together. Widen across your collarbones. Keep the legs zipped together. Inhale, lift everything off the floor. Try and lift your hands away from your tush as you reach your knuckles to the wall behind you. Open wide across the chest. Take another breath in. Lift a little higher. Exhale, release. Left cheek to the floor. Look right. Let everything go. Heavy the shoulders. Toes might turn in. Heels might fall out. Slow down the breath. Bring your forehead to the floor, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We are going to pedal those legs in down dog. Walk your feet to your hands. So we're finding a forward fold at the back of your mat, which is now the new front of your mat. Soften your knees. Roll up slowly. Take a moment, reset, shoulders back, hands to the heart. Shifting to that left foot, hug right knee to chest. Work that balance as you roll your right ankle around a few times one way, a few times the other way. And working into dancer's pose, Nadarajasana. As that right foot comes behind you, catch the inside of your foot with your right hand. Thumb and index finger together on that left hand. Reach your left arm to the sky. Start to kick your back foot into your back hand. Use that to help lift your back leg. Heart is reaching forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Sweep that right leg through. Reach your arms overhead. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, pass through warrior 3 into your high lunge. Reach through your fingers. Inhale here. Exhale, prayer twist left. Right arm hooks to the outside of left leg. Palms press. Roll your top shoulder back. 3 breaths. Inhale, get longer through your spine. Use your exhales to twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Crawl to the right, lizard, top of mat. Both hands land inside your right foot. Bend your right knee, lower your back knee. Untuck your back toes. Take your time. See how this side feels. You could stay on the hands. You could soften the elbows. You could walk the hands forward. You could come to the elbows. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Full breath out. Make your way back up to your hands. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Press that thigh forward. Twist and look over your right shoulder. Maybe you stay here for the next few breaths. If you want to add that quad stretch, bend your back knee. Catch for the pinky toe side of your foot with your right hand. Kick foot to hand. Inhale, lean your chest open. Exhale, pivot that hand to the big toe side. Squeeze heel to tush and square your chest. 2 more breaths. Inhale, pinky toe side of foot. Open the chest. Exhale, big toe side. Squeeze in. Inhale, pinky toe side. Exhale, big toe side. Wherever you are, gently release. We'll find our low lunge. Frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Step to plank and pause. Another moment to even out through the feet, the hips, the shoulders. Push off the toes. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the floor. Walk your legs together, this time Dhanurasana. Bend your knees, reach back for your feet or your ankles. If this is too much, you can come into Shalabhasana. That's what we took on our first round. Try and walk your knees closer to the back of your mat. Get longer through the tops of your thighs. Roll your shoulders open and then kick, just like you did in dancer's pose. Feet into hands. Use that to help lift your chest. Kick feet to the ceiling to lift the thighs. And then keep all of that happening at once. Take one more big breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale, release, right cheek to the floor, look left. Close the eyes, let go. Forehead to the floor, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, gaze to your hands. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Walk your left knee and left toes as far back as you can. If you have a big gap between your right tush and the floor, you could slide something under there if that's helpful. And then today, walk your hands back in line with your hips. Stay upright for a moment. Maybe you stay right here, or I'll guide you towards King Pigeon, Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. We're going to bend that back knee and maybe catch that foot, similar to dancer's pose. If you're able to catch that foot, start to squeeze that heel towards you. You might stay there. Maybe you start to work that foot into the crook of your left elbow, and maybe right arm reaches up and back and you bind the fingers. Wherever you are, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. As you exhale, release that back leg. So nice. Walk those fingers forward. And now soften and breathe. Close the eyes. Connect to the breath. Inhaling to those places of tenseness, tightness. And exhale to let go. Soften. Start to walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, downward facing dog. And take what feels good. You can paddle the legs, you can pivot the legs, you can flutter the lips. When you're ready, left side, inhale, left leg to the sky, look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Bring that left knee behind your left wrist. Now, little hint here, the further back you can walk that back knee, the easier it's going to be to bend it. Untuck the toes. Walk your hands back in line with your hips. Start with a nice lifted spine, a little bit of a back bend even. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you bend that knee and catch your back foot. If you catch that foot, start to squeeze your heel towards you. You could stay here. You could work that foot into the crook of your elbow. And again, every side's different. Maybe this side's easier, a little more challenging. Option to bring that left arm up and around for the bind. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Walk your hands forward and fold. Closing the eyes again. Find your breath. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes. Last down dog of class. Take what feels good. Inhale, rise to toes. Gaze past your hands. Bend your knees. Exhale, jump your feet through your hands. Have a seat. And just bring the soles of your feet together. Knees open wide. Sit up tall, take a breath in, and on an exhale, fold. You might roll those shoulders out a little bit, maybe sway the head side to side. Make your way up to sit. Use your hands to close the legs and extend the legs out long. Flex the feet, sit up tall, take a breath in, exhale, and fold. Could walk the sit bones back a little bit here. Reach the heart forward a little more and then re-soften. Make your way up to sit. Give a little scooch forward if you need to and come onto your back. Knees into the chest. Take some gentle sway side to side. Do little body scan, yogi's choice. You can extend the legs to the ceiling for an easy legs up the wall inversion. Maybe you take plow, or maybe you take plow into shoulder stand. Take what feels good in your body. We'll stay for about 10 breaths. If you're in shoulder stand, flex your feet, lower back into plow. If you're in plow, bring your hands to the floor. Slowly unroll down into legs up the wall. And then everyone from legs up the wall, happy baby. Bend the knees towards the armpits. Catch the outer edges of the feet. Reach the lower back down as you pull the knees towards the floor. Hug your knees into your chest and let both knees fall to the left. Look to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees right, look left. Inhale back through center. Give your knees a nice big squeeze. Forehead can lift to the knees as you curl in tightly for 3, 2, 1. Big sigh out. Open the legs wide, arms wide. Close the eyes. And drop into your final rest. Shavasana. Slowly start to deepen your breath. And take tiny movements to come back into your body. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Roll out the wrists and the ankles. Turn your head side to side. And when you're ready, draw your knees to your chest. Roll to your right. And as you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Find a tall spine. Close the eyes. And bring your hands to your heart, drawing yourself back into that single task mind. Today I have 2 quotes to end with, short and sweet. The first is a Zen proverb. When walking, walk. When eating, eat. The second is a Russian proverb. If you chase 2 rabbits, you will not catch either one. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.